Toastmaster of the day, fellow Toastmasters, and honored guests. Today, I am going to talk about improv comedy and how it changed my life. Now, some of you are probably wondering, what is improv comedy? You keep hearing me talk about it in my intro, and you might not know what it is. So improv is when a group of players get on a stage and perform everything off the top of their heads. No script. How many of you here have seen an improv show? Oh, nice. How many of you have performed improv? Okay. Actually, all of your hands should have been raised on that one. Every single one of you has been performing improv since the day you were born. George, when you walked in here today, did you have a script saying what you were going to say when you were having small talk with David? No, none of us do. None of us have an ear prompter. None of us know what we're going to say. I actually don't really even know what I'm going to say right now because I did not write it out. And that's improv. Improv is life. The one difference for improv in the structured sense is that the players are existing with a single agreement. This agreement is our God, who we are. The agreement is yes and. Yes and means that you are going to agree to whatever imaginary circumstance is happening to you and add to it. An example of this, you might be wondering what I'm talking about. Let's say a player starts and they say, oh, what a beautiful cathedral we're in. Someone else walks out and goes, no, we're not in a cathedral, we're in the desert. Bam, crash, bang. Everything that was just built is crashed to the ground. The universe is gone, it's been ripped to shreds. Because there's no agreement. This agreement creates a utopia. The reason this is so incredible is there is ultimate support. On stage, an example, there's one show I was in. One of the players ends up walking out in the midst of a scene. And rather than us think, oh, they made a mistake. They just ruined this scene. They walked out, they disrupted. We yes-and it. We embrace it. And so all of a sudden, all of the other players start walking out too. We double down on that mistake. Next thing we know, we're in a beauty pageant. We never would have gotten there. We never would have created this world or this universe if we hadn't doubled down, if we hadn't embraced it. And how this affects my life. Off stage, I have this little grumpy gremlin that sits on my shoulder and dictates my life. This gremlin likes to tell me not to do things. It judges me. It can find all the reasons something is going to fail. And it keeps me from finding the beauty pageant in life. My husband and I are in the process of planning our vacation. Not our summer vacation, our winter vacation. As in 2 weeks. We did not know where we were going until 2 days ago. Mainly because of my grumpy gremlin. Every time my husband would mention a place, my grumpy gremlin would go, but pickpockets. But we don't speak that language. All these reasons not to do that place. My poor husband, exasperated, I think, was at his wit's end. I mean, we were coming up to the edge 2 weeks away, not knowing where we're going, no plane tickets. So a few days ago, my 13 years of improv training finally kicked in. He called me from a business trip. Said, I have another suggestion. How about San Diego and Hawaii? And I swallowed that little grumpy gremlin's no. I gagged it and said yes. And I'll help you plan it. That moment of all that training, 13 years of training on stage, allowed me to surrender to the yes. It's a practice. And I get to practice that on stage. So, those of you who are listening right now and your own grumpy gremlins are going, good, but I can't perform on stage. Oh no, improv comedy. Maybe you can say yes